An environment that you are constantly ignored when you're saying something, even when you have a point, you're constantly ignored, can make you think negatively about yourself. So hello everyone, I'm OJ Ann, and today I'm gonna tell you why you're being ignored. There's maybe some things that you're doing that are not making people happy. Maybe that is why you're being ignored. Do you tend to feel that you talk a little bit more than the others that you are around you, or do you tend to talk about yourself most of the time? Maybe that is the point number one to why people ignore you. It's good to talk about yourself. It's just something that shows that you have self-esteem or something like that. But it's not that cool to be talking about yourself all the time. And if you're talking too much, if you are the kind of type that you are talking too much, you can't even allow people to talk when you are always talking. You are just there always talking. You're talking too much. It is not easy for them to enter the conversation. And it's true that it is hard for someone to start a conversation. Maybe they are shy, maybe most of them are shy, but it's not that cool when you're talking and you can't listen to others, because these shy people always also want to talk, want to be listened to. If you can't listen to others, then why should people listen to you? That's why you find yourself being ignored most of the time, because you're talking about yourself or you're constantly talking. You can't even allow others to be talking. That is why you are constantly being ignored. That's point number one. Are you that type that wants the best for their loved ones? You're always there for your loved ones and you want to correct them when they are wrong. This can also lead to criticizing. If you are always you have that best intentions, but you're always focusing on those bad things so that you can correct them, and you are always on those bad things. You're always on those bad sides. So it can lead to criticizing. This will lead you to being ignored because it's boring. I'm saying that you let your loved ones do the wrong thing and you don't speak about it, you just don't talk about it, but there is some level of criticizing. There's some level. At least when it's time to praise, at least praise someone. When it's time to say something different apart from criticizing, at least say it. Yeah, at least do something different, so that when you're criticizing, at least that someone gets to understand that this person only wants the best for me. If you're constantly criticizing, it's not cool. It's just something different. Point number three is that you're full of negativity. Have you ever felt like you just don't want to stay about people with negative vibes? Those people who are always complaining, and you just feel like you're tired of them. You just don't feel like staying around them. At least you can now feel how people feel when you're always negative and you're always complaining. This negativity affects people's mood, and study shows that people tend to ignore negativity at all costs. So if you're all constantly negative, at least change. I think you know how it feels. If you want to walk, just think about if you want to walk away from those people with negative vibes, those people who are always complaining. And it's boring. When you're always complaining, it's just very boring. So think about it, how it feels. It feels so like it's pissing off. So that's why most of the time people always ignore you. That's point number three. If you're constantly negative, please change. It's not funny, it's not good, it's boring. The fourth reason why you're constantly ignored is maybe your presence doesn't grab attention. Have you ever felt like people don't notice you even when you walk out, when you walk into somewhere where are people just don't notice you? You are just unnoticeable. You are just like you are not there. It's maybe because of your confidence level. For me, when I walk, let me tell you, for me, when I walk into somewhere, people must notice me because I have that confidence. I have built that confidence. I have accepted me and who I am. I have that. I'm building my self-esteem. Just the good step you should take if your presence doesn't grab any attention, just work on your self-esteem, work on your confidence. Study shows that people are really attracted to those people with confidence. If you're not confident, confidence, always shy, it's not that cool. Why work on it, because it's something that you can work on. I told you in another video that confidence is something you work on. You can work on it. I was also shy, but now I'm very okay. Like when I walk somewhere, I walk like a queen, like the queen I am, like the princess I am. Just make sure that you accept yourself. This is what will make you feel confident about yourself. If you don't accept yourself, you won't be able to have that confidence. The last point is that you overthink. You overthink before you say anything. And when you're overthinking, there is a conversation going on with your friends. Maybe you're sitting with your friends and you're still thinking of what to say. Maybe you think that the conversation is moving so fast for you to hop in, or maybe they're talking about something, you're still thinking of something you will say. And when you definitely speak, you will speak a little than what you think. So maybe people will feel like you're not interested in that conversation. That's why they will ignore you. Like it's like you're not interested. You have overthinked, but when you speak, you will speak a little than what you think you have. So that's why you find it tends to be like you are ignored, because they think you're not interested in the thing they're talking about. As I am finishing this video, a friend is someone that knows your strengths and never take advantage of them, knows your flaws and never take advantage of them. A friend is someone that is where you want to be and tries to help you to get there. And if that's your friend, then you are in the right track. See you in another video.